What's up, Snort Dude crew? It's yours truly, Snort That Dude. Right now, we're about to get into drill rappers who were killed on camera, bro. This is a sad one. Man, let's just see what he got in the video. But before we get into the video, let me tell you about the Motion Club. The Motion Club is a clothing brand I started. You see these? You see these? You see me. You see these. You see these. You see me. It's a clothing brand I started, bro. The support been overwhelming. And I've just been very thankful for everything. We have reached 40 orders. In the midst of them 40 orders, some people bought both, some people bought one, but we reached 40 orders. Alright, bro. $45 shipped. Your shirt sent to you. First link in the description. It's your boy Snorts. Get into it.
Hours after talking crazy online, another was gunned down right outside his own studio. These are drill rappers who were killed on camera. Kicking off with BTB Savage.
I remember this.
Caught a body on a failed robbery attempt from some dudes who planned to feature with him on a song. The guys who pulled up weren't there for that. They came to rob him. But BTB Savage, who had military experience, trusted his instincts. Instead of giving in, he fought back to protect his girlfriend and his kids, eventually shooting the intruder. He got injured in the process with a wound to his elbow. However, instead of laying low after what happened, BTB Savage did the exact opposite. He went online and posted pictures standing in the middle of the bloody crime scene, captioned, "Too much motion." What should have been a moment to disappear turned into a moment for clout. And that decision came with deadly...
Well, who can blame you? I'm an up-and-coming rapper, bro. I'm an up-and-coming rapper, nigga. You niggas failed. I need this motion. Come on, I'm an internet nigga, too. I'm an internet guy. I would have did the same exact thing. Trust. You niggas came here and did this and failed. Yeah. Big watch on you. Big racks in your own blood. What? Ain't y'all down one? Catch up. Boy, I would have been popping it. Trust. Yup.
Consequences. The affiliates of the robbers weren't happy with all the talking he was doing online. According to reports, on March 30th, 2023, surveillance footage captured the final moments before the attack. BTB Savage was driving his white Mercedes through River Oaks, a quiet, upscale neighborhood. But even in a safe part of town, danger was right behind him. Footage shows a black Subaru SUV trailing his Mercedes just minutes before the shooting. The two shooters hopped out, boxed Savage in, and opened fire. They let off dozens of shots, ripping through the car from every angle. His vehicle was left covered in bullet holes. It's unclear how many times Savage was hit or whether he even had a chance to shoot back. But by the time first responders arrived, it was already over. The fact that he was gunned down in broad daylight in a nice neighborhood shocked everyone. Savage had no room to escape, no chance to run. Everything happened fast, and he was killed right there on the spot. From going live dissing his ops to getting caught lacking, that's the story of a fearless Chicago rapper, THF Bayzoo. THF Bayzoo was fatally shot in Chicago's Little Village during a broad daylight ambush that left 2 other people injured. Even the newly released video showed how the alleged shooters were sitting and waiting for Bayzoo before running straight at him and gunning him down. In the video, you can see Bayzoo walking down the street with 2 men by his side holding something in his hand. We have no idea what was going on, but it appears that the shooters came from an angle where they hopped out of a car at the end of maybe a parking lot, and that was where he was jumped on like that. Bayzoo and his guys were completely distracted, and because of that, the shooters were able to walk right up on them with guns in their hands. Nobody reacted until...
I ain't gonna lie though, that was crazy, bro. And Bayzoo was older. He real smart with his street stuff. He was older. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say age, wisdom come with age, but to make it in the streets, and if you know your history about Bayzoo, you got a few up. Yeah. And to make it to 35 and a nigga come, yeah, you real militant, you real smart. That's crazy he died in his hometown. That's crazy. But that's the story of it, though. Everybody go back to their hometown. Dunzo, bro. Man, that was sad. And I seen Bayzoo and perform live before, bro. I went to Dirt concert. I seen Bayzoo perform live before, bro. The nigga, he was a star in my opinion, bro. Just ain't caught his break yet. But you know, see how the things happen when Dirk went to jail, bro. Everything went downhill for OTF, but Dirk gonna get out, bro.
The shots started flying at close range. According to reports, Bayzoo was hit twice in the head, twice in the stomach, and 3 times in the back. With injuries that serious, there was almost no chance of survival. The whole situation showed just how quickly things can go wrong when you let your guard down, even for a second. The story of Julio Foolio is actually linked to the war in Jacksonville, which has been going on for years, and for sure, his ops out there have been trying to take him out for a long time because he has been a target, hinting that his death comes from either the disses or retaliation. That's to say, you can't talk about the tragic death of Julio Foolio without mentioning young Jane Ace. Ace's brother and 2 friends were celebrating a birthday when everything went bloody. They were sitting in a car when a vehicle pulled up and started firing. Shots rang out in a drive-by, hitting Ace's brother 8 times.
Yeah, we ain't heard about this.
He was the only one who survived. His brother and 2 friends died right there. After the shooting, Ace believed Julio was involved, even though Julio had always denied having anything to do with it. The loss hit Ace hard. He ended up getting all 3 of his fallen brothers tattooed across his stomach as a reminder, and from that moment on, he was focused on retaliation. From this point on, things in Jacksonville got completely out of control. The 2 main groups, KTA, meaning kill them all, and ATK, meaning Ace's top killers, were actively going back and forth, dropping bodies on both sides. What started as personal grief and revenge quickly turned into a full-blown war, with each side trying to get the upper hand. Following the shooting, Julio Foolio made several posts on social media glorifying the killings. Then Foolio would drop a diss track in April 2021 titled When I See You, where he mocked the deaths of young Ace's brother and 2.
But see, I hate when they tell half the story. Why he do that? Why did Foolio do this? Why Foolio drop When I See You? Why? Telling half the story, you feel what I'm saying? As a nigga that know the story, yeah, what Foolio did was foul. But I'm gonna say this, Foolio was never a lot of his stuff was reactionary. You feel me? It was reactionary. RP Foolio and his killers, they facing justice hard. They facing justice hard. The little girl up there looking lost. She don't know her life is done. You gonna be eating carpet for the rest of your life. I mean, munching on carpet. Some of y'all a little too young to even get what that means. But anyway, hey!
Close friends. He rapped cold bars like, he ain't been the same since he seen them other 3 die. Bitch, I'm 23 high. Say your goodbye. Gave that boy the business like a suit and a bow tie. Like them boys block up like the 4th of July. They got caught lacking. The whole world wanna know why. Went out to eat on his birthday. 4 shot, 3 dead in the worst way. In a twist of events, Julio Foolio himself would later get shot at. He survived that attempt, but it only pushed his ops to plan something even more calculated. And they chose to make their move on his birthday. Just hours before everything went down, Foolio had been posting non-stop on Instagram about his birthday party. He was celebrating at an Airbnb, showing himself having a great time. He even tweeted, "God, thank you for allowing me to see another year and celebrate another birthday," only hours before he was killed. But while celebrating, Foolio made a dangerous mistake. He kept posting on social media all night, revealing exactly where he was.
That's another, but the girl followed him every spot he went to. It was destined to happen. The girl followed him every step that he went to.
Letting his ops know what city he was in was already risky, but giving away his exact location made him an easy target. At one point during the night, Foolio even admitted he was drunk, something he said he usually doesn't do. That alone let his ops know he was even more vulnerable than usual. The party got so wild that the police eventually shut it down. Foolio posted about being kicked out of the Airbnb. Foolio and a few others decided to head over to a Holiday Inn to keep the celebration going. Moments after he arrived, his ops pulled up, and the ambush that had been building all night finally happened. It's not clear exactly what happened, but the way it seemed, Foolio was ambushed by some unknown shooters. They pulled up and opened fire, and Foolio was gunned down while trying to escape in his car. G-Money. Some people believe G-Money was targeted because of his relationship with NBA YoungBoy's sister, but the truth is, the situation was much bigger than that. The ongoing war between TBG and 4KT had already been escalating, and that growing tension is what ultimately led to G-Money's attack. G-Money later confirmed the situation during an interview on Say Cheese TV. He said he had an affair with NBA YoungBoy's sister, and that this was the real reason YoungBoy was mad at him.
He mad about his sister too, though.
About his sister?
Yeah, I had f***ed her a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he mad about that. he wasn't really tripping on it back then, though. You know what I'm saying? He be calling me big brother and shit. You hear me? I guess he just let that fame and shit get to his head. Now he feel like he just this new nigga, whoever he supposed to be, whoever he called himself.
G Money would make a remix of Bloody Shoes to diss NBA Youngboy, saying, "Lit nigga, you can't fuck with me. I got my papper up." Yeah, I hear them niggas talking shit. They bet not play with us. Most them niggas blew up from BR. They was fake as f. When I blow, my team blow, that's what I'm trying to make it for. I don't know why he hating. Guess he mad about a bitch. All y'all used to claim TBG. Look how you switched. How the f you got a bag if you always on my dick? I ain't tripping. In that Audi, I'm ballin'. I'm the shit. Came from the street, I was stuck up in the trenches. G Money didn't hold back. He called NBA Youngboy a fake dude and warned him not to play with TBG. He said Youngboy was only hating on him because of a girl, and even reminded him of how he used to be around their crew before switching up and acting differently. He ended by referencing when he was allegedly attacked by someone, saying the dude ended up killed. Tried to kill me, got to hitting through the glass. I ain't get shot, his eyes must have been closed. Same did it, came for his soul. Then came the final hours of G Money when he was caught off guard and shot. G Money and his friend Fat Chapo were at the studio recording a song that many saw to be a diss track aimed at Youngboy. A few hours later, G Money got ready to head out. He told Fat Chapo to roll with him and waited outside for him to come along. That was when things got messy. While Fat Chapo went to get his stuff, gunshots rang out. Fat Chapo went outside and saw G Money lying down with blood all over him. Fat Chapo then called G Money's girlfriend and told her that G had been shot. At that moment,
I don't know, Fat Chapo must've, you casually just went back inside the motherfucker, my name is Bennett, I ain't in it, but shit don't look right to me. That's all I'm saying.
G Money was still alive, fighting for his life. As soon as she heard the news, his girlfriend rushed to the studio in a panic. But when she arrived, police had already blocked off the area and wouldn't let her near G Money.
So, like, we stayed in Denham at the time. Yeah, I really made it from Denham to the studio in like 7 minutes flat. I was running through every night. I could have really wrecked it quite like I was driving so fast. When I made it there, the tape was already up. I'm gonna give y'all more reactions like on Lost and stuff, but when I made it, I'm gonna say he was alive when I made it, but they didn't let me see him. So.
After waiting for hours, the police finally arrived at the scene and G Money was rushed to the hospital, but at that point, he was already dead. According to these street rumors, an NBA affiliate, Ben 10, who is also NBA Youngboy's cousin, was allegedly present with the shooters. The speculation went even further, claiming Ben 10 threw the pillows at G Money and said something like, "Go to sleep," while the shots were going off. Lil Jeff. The war was between Trap City and Drill.
Oh, that's what, and be like, do it. We gonna lay a pillow while his head, while, Oh, I'm so late. Boy, I'm slow. I'm slow, Jack. It's the mercy. It's the mercy. How I just now get up on that? I don't know, but it is what it is. Let's learn some new stuff, Jack.
Drill City. Bloodhound Lil Jeff from Drill City ran off with Carter's chain from Trap City sometime in early 2023. And things became messy, would later be confirmed by a video of Lil Jeff that went viral, allegedly recorded on the same day he snatched Trap City Carter's chain. Trap City Rob, Taro, and another member later revealed in an interview how the stolen chain caused a major fallout, breaking the relationship between Trap City and Drill City.
They say his dad from down here, Big J or some shit like that? Big Jeff?
Anybody you got
Also, his daddy is from down here.
Yeah, fuck used to hang with them. They know what they did.
So, okay.
They know what they did.
So, okay, the Bloodhounds, y'all was cool.
Everybody that got a that was my homie. He stole the chain, bro. We tried like he took it. He stole my homie chain.
Was that South J or some shit?
Nah, brother. One of the other guys.
This one of the other, Folks letting him wear the J. He come back like he got into a high speed with 12. Last in, he lost it. You know what I'm saying? That's how motherfucker broke their little shit. You know motherfuckers fucking with them.
Then as a get back, Jeff's cousin Z Money was allegedly gunned down on March 16, 2023. Even though Lil Jeff was the real target, the killers went after someone close to him, possibly as a warning shot. 3 months after Z Money's death, Bloodhound Lil Jeff and Q50 would retaliate, catching a body this time, Liao. On June 25th, at around 8:55 p.m., tragedy struck once again. A 19-year-old Trap City member named Liao, real name Jelial Goins, was shot and killed while sitting inside a rideshare vehicle in the Little Italy neighborhood. According to police reports, the shooter walked up to the car on the 1300 block of West Taylor Street, opened fire, and then fled the scene. The rideshare driver...
I don't know, chat. Them niggas rapped about this.
in a panic, sped off and rushed Liao
I
to
know
rush...
a nigga last ride was an Uber ride. What they say? What did they say?
University Medical Center, but sadly, he was pronounced dead shortly after arriving. Then the following year, Trap City would get back at Glenn because in 2023, Lil Jeff and Q50 allegedly shot Glenn 15 times. Somehow, he survived. Lil Jeff would even talk about it on Live.
Yeah, I love that nigga at that store. Too bad his ass ain't die. He get to see y'all. I'm glad though, he can see y'all talk about him all day. His ass should have died. Ain't that nigga at that store should have died? We always talk about homies. That nigga they always talking about. Right, folks. I don't know nothing about no loot. I don't know nothing about no should have died. Oh.
So, for Lil Jeff and his homie to finish the job, they spun back through their hood to go after him again. But along the way, Lil Jeff ended up getting murked. On June 8th, 2024, a video surfaced showing the moment Lil Jeff and his ops exchanged gunfire. Allegedly, the shootout was between Lil Jeff and Glenn from Trap City. Jeff chased Glenn down, letting off dozens of rounds, but during the exchange, Lil Jeff was struck multiple times and collapsed. According to reports, Jeff was hit anywhere from 2 to 15 times. He was rushed to a nearby hospital where he was later pronounced dead from multiple gunshot wounds. King Von. It all began shortly after Von got out of jail.
All right, I'm gonna leave a link to this video down in the description for the people that want to watch the rest. It's about to talk about King Von and no, shout out to King Von, but we did videos on King Von and heard the story many times, bro. That G Money one was new to me, and I did a few videos on G Money. But let me know how you feel about this video down in the comment section down below. Other than that, though, it's your boy Snore. I'm gone.